But let's focus because this topic is very controversial. Again, thank God my parents don't have GOTV subscription. But today we are talking about parental pressures in life, basically. Yeah. And this is something that has affected me as recent as, God, this morning. So
I feel like I had a conversation with my friend yesterday about, navigating dating and relationships with parental pressure. Like, you know how your parents can be like, oh, you're a Yoruba girl, don't marry an Igbo guy. So I can't even start dating the Igbo guy because of what they want, what they think it should be. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. What do you guys think?
I feel, it depends on the perspective that, like there's a saying that what an adult will see sitting down, no matter how high you climb, you might not see. So I come down.
I'm big.
Chill.
Okay. You're going to leave me hanging.
So what I'm saying is maybe they have already seen like some life experiences and stuff like that. Maybe it didn't work out because of maybe language barrier and all those stuff like that.
That's not the reason.
That's not the reason. It's tribalism.
No. I think that experience-wise, they are there, and they've seen over and over and over again that sometimes, I wouldn't use most times, sometimes it doesn't work. Even, someone that is even from your own tribe, it still doesn't work. Not an out talk of when you're going into something you probably do not know so much about. And you won't blame them.
I blame
really
them.
You won't.
I blame them.
He has a lot on his mind.
You won't.
I feel like this one is
them.
even a bit personal because, again, this is something I've personally experienced because the first girlfriend I ever had was a Muslim.
Oh my goodness.
I ever had was a Muslim, and my dad works in the church. So that was a very long conversation. My little brother snitched on me.
You said you went too far. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I went too far. I don't understand. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Guy. What attracted you?
What was this love?
Wait.
How old are you?
Repeat that question now, because I don't think the audience heard you. What did you say? What attracted me?
What attracted you to the girl? Muslim girl? Because last time I checked, they're all covered up.
Maybe not all
covered up.
What were you thinking, Oyiz?
Not all Muslim.
I'm a Muslim.
Not all Muslim girls are covered.
Yeah.
I am a Muslim.
So,
anyways,
you show your age and your wisdom.
I have been shot.
No. Give him small. Give him small.
I'm not even on your side again. Please finish him.
That's not even my issue.
Like
now,
I said,
let me just get to
I am not picking your doctor. Go on.
Please, this doctor thing is stretching too much. Find another.
Go. Okay, sorry.
But I was saying, how old were you when you were with the Muslim girl?
To be fair, I was a kid. I must have been like what?
12?
6.
6.
16.
Sorry, you just said something foolish. I have to stop myself.
16.
I was 16. My parents was like, how can you, as a Christian boy, be dating someone of that religion? But me, personally, I've just never sent. I like the girl, and again, I took that step. Me and her are still cool to this day. So my own is that it's never really me. I've just never been. Again, I've dressed, so I'm obviously far from the
So you served the girl, Sha?
Before. But my point is
beware of Oyiz.
Justice for Muslim girls.
So beware of Oyiz.
Wait, actually, no. You said served. Okay, I was thinking of something else. Actually, no, she served me.
Wait.
So
What serve? What are you thinking of?
It doesn't even matter. But my point
is it plantain related?
What's this boy?
I respect you. That was an inside joke for our constant viewers. But anyways, the thing is, again, religion aside, tribe aside, the one thing I used to give my parents, and I just close my eye to their decisions sometimes, is that, you know what, everyone is a product of their environment. Even all of us, we're all a product of our environment. So if they are of the perspective of don't date this person, maybe in their childhood or maybe just people that they know, for some odd reason they must have seen something and we're like, it didn't work out, so I don't want that for my kids.
Exactly.
But personally, again, another thing, and again we're going to talk about it more on this topic, is the fact that a lot of our parents don't understand this fact that we're a product of our own environment. They expect us to think like them in that regard.
Yeah.
And they don't know that we have our own experiences. Our own social life is different. There's a lot of things that we have now that they didn't. There's that more education that we have that they really didn't, and access to information they didn't have. So when we are making our individual decisions, especially in the realm of dating, and again, it spreads to so much else. When we are having our own experiences, they can't understand it, they can't fathom it, because back in their time, it's taboo. Nobody really sees it as this thing, but
at the same time, you know, I mentioned it earlier that you would not blame them. So we are totally different humans, coming from different generation, coming from different exposure. I mean, what's built them isn't the same thing that is building us. Do you get? So there's like from their own side, you know, they've seen certain things and they are so scared because we are their kids. They are so scared for you to fall into that trap, so to speak. Not trap per se, but then you are their kids. So there's this fear that comes in. I'm like, no, I don't want my child to fall into something like this. I don't want my child to this. You know, my mom once told me that if I dated or if I'm going to get married to one particular tribe, she was actually going to disown me.
Okay, she was specific.
Like she was actually going to disown me. No, I don't think I would like to mention that.
Feel free.
I don't think I would like to mention that.
Rant.
Because
she
might not even finally disown me.
But
I don't know.
But do you know?
Don't let
I even have a question here.
Don't let me be forward.
I'm Yoruba.
You're Yoruba, right?
Yeah, I'm Yoruba.
So all of us grew up because again, I'm half Yoruba, sure, but all of us understand that doesn't concern you. But all of that encompasses to the fact that we all grew up on one principle that is very prevalent in Yoruba households. What will people say?
Actually,
in as much as yes, there is this fear that they don't want us like treading in certain waters because of stuff they've seen. They themselves, for their own personal reasons, like they don't want to. It's like, oh, they don't want their friends. It's like, oh, Falake's son married a Muslim. Falake's son married an Igbo. Like stuff like that.
I actually have a story
Falake's son
because
can also marry Oyibo.
I have a friend. I have a friend. Okay,
and they will not talk.
I actually have a friend.
They will not talk. They say how to know Igbo.
I actually have a friend.
They'll talk. My mom.
I have a friend. I have a friend that I think he was Igbo. So I think he married a Yoruba person. He was a guy. He married a Yoruba person. You know, all the mom and because I think his dad was late, so all the mom had to say was that what my friends say, because all of my friends, their kids are marrying their fellow tribe and all this stuff like that. And at the end of the day, the funniest part was the marriage. They're still together till now. You get, so the marriage ended up. You get, so sometimes, like I said, depending on background also, because I heard that. Yeah, sometimes after your school, your dad will have a wife waiting for you that I brought this babe from our village.
God forbid.
That you don't like marry.
But you would be surprised that marriages like that last longer.
What are you saying?
I'm serious.
Most of the time.
No, I'm serious.
Correction.
I am
Correction.
very serious.
Okay. Do you want to go on tribe? Because I know how I'm going to counter that.
I'm
you know
serious.
what? Why you think it will last long? Because the girls are most times illiterate.
It's a lie.
So they have
marriages like that.
Film. It still
last
happens.
longer.
It still happens.
Okay. your typical village.
Good. No, not village.
Okay,
No, like I'm saying.
Okay.
You sorry, city girl. That before your husband say one, you have
You get so
down.
Normally they were village people were bred for
but village
housewives.
people, if you say one, you say Balen.
Yeah, you get, so definitely
But
it would last longer.
That's what I'm saying, that it works for them but not for us.
Now
this is what I'm even saying about what you just said. That start you just dropped is very flawed. I was about to that start is very flawed. Let me tell you why it's flawed. A lot of those relationships, let me say 7-8 times out of 10, are actually very abusive. because
Yeah.
you put, again, in these cases where, again, the lady is literally bred to be the perfect housewife, right? A lot of them, they have no say, they have no, in certain instances, like you said, there's no education.
They
So
don't have
they are
enough money.
literally subservient. All they are there to do is serve.
And just
So
accept.
even if they're being beaten, insulted,
You know what?
disregarded in every which way,
Okay.
they are going to stay because, again, that's all they've ever known. And again, there's the concept of what will people say. Do you know how taboo divorce is in? You said you're Yoruba now. Do you know how taboo
Actually,
like divorce is in our culture? How many times do you like you see family? I know I have family that the parents, like the wife or husband, sleep in separate rooms. Like they can't stand each other
It
anymore.
doesn't mean anything though.
Okay, you know
Like,
what?
And they
it's
stay.
separate.
Why?
You know, on that,
Because
on that
of
your
what people
point,
say.
on that your point, you know, let me tell you something. The reason most of the time why it's abusive is because, you know, when you have an intention to marry someone, obviously when you have there'll be love. You get, so they now bring a different person, like they force it on you that, so definitely you don't love this person. So
That's not an excuse, sure.
you're going to treat the person like you know, like a
Yeah,
second
That's not an
option.
excuse, sure.
But
That's not an
still,
excuse.
it is still part of it.
That's not an excuse, sure. I somewhat understand what you're saying, but that's not an excuse, sure.
Because what are you marrying the girl for?
Because your
me
parents said so.
To be
For peace of mind.
Because
For
your
what,
parents said so.
No,
But
like for the
again,
guy.
you
like,
know how
for the
mothers
guy,
are.
like-
Maybe when you grow up in age and God height, you understand that
Damn.
You
eventually, like,
know what?
have to be.
Funny enough,
For
girls
peace
are
of
okay
mind.
with my height because you know.
Which girls?
Listen, I am
It didn't
not
say women. Okay,
It
girls.
didn't say women.
again.
Before
Girls.
they finish deep frying you for your
Girls.
sake, let me just cut to commercial. We'll be right back.
It's all
I was
good.
entered.